The Bullmastiff. Extremely powerful, reliable, and very loyal. All while remaining calm, reserved, and docile. Okay, this isn't a Bullmastiff, but stay tuned to the end of the video to see my buddy Milo here. And let me show you a Bullmastiff. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Eric, aka Wasted Beer Money, and today we are going to look at the Civivi Bullmastiff. This is the newest version of this knife in the dark green micarta with a black stone wash blade. It's available on Amazon for $58. They also have some cheaper variants for $45. They are G10 handles. They come in blue, OD green, and black. And for $56, you can get a natural G10, which I believe is dyeable. If you're looking for something a little bit smaller, I know this guy's pretty big. You can get a mini Mastiff, which the blade on that falls just under 3 inches. That ranges from $43 to $49, depending on the material and whether you get a black blade or not. I do want to give a warning to people out there. If you're going to buy a knife on Amazon, make sure you check the sold by section. This one was the Civivi Knife official store, but in searching on Amazon, I found a bunch of vendors. One was called E-Cop, one was called Slick Deals for All, there was one called Solid Merchant. You have to be careful. Now, I know some of them purchase these in bulk and sell them on their own, probably try to make a few bucks, but to be 100% safe, only buy it if it says from the Civivi Knife official store. So just keep that in mind if you're going to purchase knives on Amazon. If you're not sure, I always recommend people go to Blade HQ or White Mountain Knives, any of those websites, Knife Center, just to be safe and make sure you're getting an official blade. Package on this guy, it comes in a nice box. I wanted to show you guys this. Civivi Bullmastiff, the C206F. Just wanted to show you the nice packaging that Civivi gives you guys. Comes with this nice pouch. Comes with a microfiber wipe, which the Civivi ones are my favorite. Little warranty information. Comes with a Civivi sticker and a Civivi Elementum sticker. So there's some nice packaging there. All right, let's go over some stats on this guy. As I mentioned earlier, this is a black stone washed cleaver blade made from 9CR18 MOV. Now, it's a little similar to the Honey Badger that I just had on the channel. That was an 8CR13 MOV. This one has more carbon and chromium in it. So it kind of creeps it from that budget range slightly up to closer to a mid-range blade. It's tougher. Blade length on this guy. Now remember, each of these blocks is an inch. Looking at about 3.75, 3.8 inches. I did some measuring on the blade. At the top of the blade, it's very thick, as you can see here. That measured around 0.15 inches. All the way down to right above the edge here was 0.02. So it's definitely a thick blade, and it's a full flat grind, drops down. Has a nice fuller design here, which helps with the weight. Overall length. Let's see, it looks like we're right around 9 inches on the overall length, so that is probably one of the longer blades I've had on the channel so far. Handle length. slightly over 5 inches, maybe 5.1, 5.2. Let's check the weight on this. For as big as it is, it really doesn't feel too heavy. They balance the weight in this very well. I'll go over that in a little bit when I get to the ergos. .15 ounces. So definitely not a lightweight knife, but it's kind of one of those ones you have to feel in your hand to see what I'm talking about. It's very well balanced. Let's go over the ergos. This one is very comfortable in the hand. I don't feel the pocket clip. Very well made. It has a little bit of a sharpening choil here, which you can almost put your finger there. Just be careful if you use that. Lock up on this blade. It's a stainless steel liner lock. Just push that over, drop shut. Has a deep pocket carry clip. Now this is probably my only gripe with the knife. Fits in the pocket nice, as I'll show you in a little overclip here. Goes in and out very easily. But the pocket clip is very flimsy. They used a really thin material here. And sometimes when you're flipping open the knife, this moves a little bit. Not that big of a deal, but you notice it, so I figured I'd mention it. It's probably my only knock on the knife, and it's really not that big of a deal to me. The Micarta that I mentioned earlier, this is much more grippier than any of the other Civivi knives that I have Micarta. I think I have a Civivi Micarta Riffle, and I also have a button lock Elementum in Micarta, and they've definitely improved. Not quite Kaiser level, but they're getting there. It's very grippy. This they call dark green, which I don't see any green at all, oddly enough, but this will darken over time as the oils from your hand from using it. And as I mentioned in the stats, the balancing on this blade is incredible. For as big of a blade it is up here with the handle length, it just feels so balanced and light in your hand. You can work and chop with this all day long and won't bother you at all. Great knife. As far as action goes, this one is a guillotine, drop shut. So you definitely got to get your fingers out of there. My buddy Freedom Frog cut his finger or his pinky earlier on his knife, so definitely check his channel out, and got to be careful out there. This one, the minute you engage it, the detent comes early, so it drops right down. But I've had fun. It rockets out when you flip it, just with the shape of the knife, and it's just a really well done knife. As far as the body here, I love Civivi they use a Micarta backspacer here. Most of the screws and the pivot are T8 screws. The only T6 on here is under the pocket clip, which is reversible to the other side for you lefties out there. Overall, guys, I think this is a great knife. I'm happy to have it in my collection. This was a present to me from my wife for our 5th wedding anniversary, so thank you, hun. I'm a big fan of Civivi. When I started collecting, some of the earlier knives that I got were Civivis, and they still, to this day, remain some of my favorites, and this one will be going right to the top of the list. If you guys are a fan of the Civivi, let me know down in the comments below what your favorite is. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. I appreciate you guys. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you are, let me know down in the comments. I love to meet you guys. Thank you. Hope everyone's week is going well. Beer Money, out.
Thanks for saving our butts.
Who you talking to?
I thought you wanted the people to subscribe to me. No?